We have to, right?
All right, so I'm going to call the meeting to order. I'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll speed this up. It's going to be kind of a quick meeting. No flag, let's pretend. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Bill Stelgutz, welcome to your first meeting. I told you could have resigned, but you stayed with us, so thank you.
Great to be here.
Can't hear you, but that's okay.
I'm almost thinking if our videos were off, it might be better too.
Yeah, that might speed it up. So we have the approval of the meeting minutes from February 7th. If I could have a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Amy St. Ange, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Thank you,
As
Amy.
presented.
Can I have a second, please?
Rob Word, I'll second it.
All right, Rob Word seconds for the approval of the minutes. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Minutes pass. What I'd like to do now is talk about the Tourtellotte Trust RFP. We had one submission that came in from Weiss Hales Zahansky, which Joe and Rob had some great feedback on, and I think we all pretty much had the same thinking. So my understanding from now, what we can do is I will compile the questions. I'll submit them back to Weiss Hales Zahansky, and we'll set up a meeting for them to come in to present and have the questions answered at that time, and then we can ask them further questions. Rob Wurge has, I think, one addition to that.
I do, thank you, Tom. So I mistakenly, when you sent out the package, Tom, I chimed in with, I would also send it out and see. And I thought I sent it and I didn't send it. When I saw your follow-up, I'm like, ooh. So I very quickly, last week, I sent it to someone who supports me personally. I knew they didn't do endowments or any charity, nonprofits, but they're very well connected. And he sent me introduced me to two firms. So I don't have history with either firms, but the gentleman that sent me to them, I have a lot of history and a lot of respect for.
Gotcha.
The ups and downs are that it's not a local firm. And I like, Joe commented, I like local too. But I also recognize that sometimes local is great and sometimes local is not a great fit.
Mm-hmm.
So in that spirit, I didn't stop on that. I said, let me reach out. I had a really great conversation with him on the phone last Wednesday.
Yep.
And I said, I'm sorry, we're down to the wire. I gave him a lot of background. And he said, no problem. And I'm sorry. And part of their portfolio is really focused on this. It's not like they do it just because, or, it's something that they're solely focused on just investors.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was interesting that they actually, and when I looked on their website, they have a section
Just for endowments.
just for endowments.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm not selling them, we're still going through the process, I'm just giving you the background. I then said, big ask, is there any way you can get me something by my meeting? On my way here, he called me and he sent me the email, so I just looked at it now.
That's fine.
I think it's worth, they've got other, they'll customize the reports, I think all those things would work out.
Yep.
Their fees were around 0.4, so a
Wow.
little better. That's their fees, then there's underlying asset fees.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he was way up, we wouldn't even have the discussion. So if the team's good with it here, I could ask him to come in as well, or have him connect by by Zoom.
Yeah.
I have his deck, but I'm not gonna go through, I'm not gonna give it to Justice. So that's kind of late breaking. It's literally the ink has.
No, that's totally fine. So
Sorry.
I think what we need to do just as a group, because we're outside the timelines, as long as the group approves, I think just personally saying, I think it's good to have a few options.
I went out to our guy, which is Freeman and Casey Freeman and Associates, connected with Merrill Lynch.
Yeah.
And
so let's, as long as the group is okay
Mhm.
with the one extension.
Yeah.
We don't have to make a motion, I don't believe, I think.
No,
I don't
I think
think so.
we'll be fine.
Right.
It's better to have a choice. It's better to look at several choices.
And we still have Crestwood.
I'm still impressed.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't have such a good feel for him on the call. I would just let its own course down.
What is the name?
Mayflower Advisors.
Mayflower Advisors.
My group, and this was referred to single point partners,
Single point.
single point.
Melinda has a hand raised.
Yeah,
Hey, Tom, so did Crestwood, our current investor, put a bid in at all, or no?
no, and it's funny you say that,
We
because
should
I
give
never
them
sent it to them.
courtesy, yeah.
Well, I was just, again, that's my own mistake, I was thinking, you know what, they're already our current advisors, we
You
know,
know,
but,
so let's send it to them.
yeah, I'll send, you know what,
Yeah.
I'll send it,
Yes, you better send it.
okay, I'll take care of that.
Thank you, Melinda, for bringing that up.
Yeah, and the other question is, I'm probably looking in this book, and are they gonna like have fee structures that we can like compare?
Yeah, so the Weiss-Hales-Zahansky one is about 0.8, but that's all in, so as Rob was just saying, there's fees for the brokerage, and then you get fees for the different entities. So Weiss-Hales-Zahansky was about 0.8 basis points, where right now we're paying 1.25 basis points.
Okay,
But there's underlying fees, correct?
I think there may be, that's something we would want to clarify.
Right.
Yeah.
It probably is with any fund.
Depending on where you go,
Yeah,
and what you invested in.
So
yeah.
I think, again, I think by doing this, we're gonna do a true due diligence on this. If I have to move the timing of the schedule along a little bit, which is fine.
It's fine, as long as it's at the end of a month, at the end of a quarter, I mean, they're sophisticated enough to do it.
Right.
I mean, It's great if it's the fiscal year, but if it isn't, it isn't.
We can still have meetings.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna extend our review period to a longer period.
Right, and I think the selection and the date of the selection and the date of the conversion don't have to be the same. Just because we approve it,
Right,
we could say it's approved January 1st. I mean, we'll get out.
We might wanna wait until the end of a quarter.
right, yeah, I think you probably do, want to wait to the end of the
Yeah.
quarter, yes. So if we move it to the September 30th, it's not like that.
All right, so
Or
all that being,
January 30th.
all that being said,
Mhm.
Rob, your next steps will be to send that to the team,
That's correct.
okay? And then I think we can use the same questions that you and Joe came back to me with. So let me put that on one sheet.
Mhm.
This way we can then send it off, so each group has the same kind of criteria or questions.
Correct.
Right,
And then we'll schedule meetings for both entities.
all right, Bill, have you, talked to anybody at Crestwood yet?
I have not. Can you guys hear me?
yeah,
Okay,
My computer keeps freezing up.
Yeah, mine too.
All right, well,
We might be further.
somebody needs to send the RFPs to.
I'll,
Crestwood.
I thought,
Okay.
Tom, were you gonna do that?
Yeah, I can do that, and I'll just make sure that we're all copied.
One other question for
All
you,
right,
Tom. You just quoted a fee from Weiss-Halen-Zahansky of 0.8. How does that line up with
Yes.
their fee proposal on page 14? I think you may be looking at I think their fee is a little bit blended. I think they're quoting a fee of 1.015. I just want to make sure that right off the bat, we're talking about consistent fees.
Yeah, I know it's a staggered fee rate, but in a conversation with Jim, he said that it ends up coming out around 0.8.
Okay,
But again, that'll be part of our questioning of them when we talk to them. We can ask, what is this other fee structure?
Mm.
And how does that relate to our overall? It's a
great.
good
Okay.
point.
And same for this one.
Same for this one.
Maybe not be 100% clear, so we can't.
Right, what is our all-in,
Mhm.
basis point fees? All right, so that'll be our plan. I'll compile one sheet of questions that we can then submit on both levels.
I'll share it with everyone.
Yes,
Okay.
please, yes. Okay, I think that takes care of the RFP section for now, correct?
Correct.
All right, we're up to citizens' comments. Any citizens' comments? We have two citizens in the room. One is Linda Jamilovich, not to put you on the spot, and the other is Jason Sinaj. Jason passes his 3 minutes to Linda. Linda?
Okay.
All right. Old business. Any old business?
None that I can think of.
New business?
Any updates on the school project? We just talked about
The
that.
last one was the windows.
The last one was the windows. I just approved, well, before that, I approved invoices which Bill and Paula took care of, which was the architectural assessment, as well as the repointing of the masonry in the front stairs. We're waiting on just the railings to come in. That'll be taken care of. And right now, we're just in a waiting game for the windows. They're on order. Like anything else, 10 to 12 weeks until we get those. And that's about it for that part.
But this is what, for what windows?
They had to do 4 replacements
Oh, for
because they were
replacement,
wrong.
that's right. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, did we already get everything in, but that's right, they just measured.
Correct.
Were you ordered them in black? I don't know.
No.
My email box.
Any new business? Okay, thank you for the quick meeting. We're off to the RTC meeting now to defend our town. I would like to call a meeting to adjournment. Do we need a vote?
Yes.
We should.
Somebody's
Okay.
gonna Make a
I'll
motion.
move to adjourn.
I'll
Okay,
second the adjournment.
all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, no. Abstentions, meeting adjourned. Have a great evening.
See you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys.
That was the quickest town meeting